Howdy Tutti Fruities, it's Navinger, and today I am bringing you another Halo 4 commentary. As you can see, the background is Halo 4 gameplay. It's been a while since I played. I decided to hop on one day and randomly just start playing. And surprisingly enough, I was playing Throwdown. There was only 99 people playing. And I got matched up with the Halo Pro, Naded. He did very well. It was really interesting to hear him call out and hear him communicate with our team. So it was kind of fitting for the topic that I wanted to talk about today. So that's just kind of a side note. I hope you guys enjoyed the Halo 4. Like I said, it's been a while, so here you go. Here's to all you Halo 4 enthusiasts. So anyway, this commentary topic is going to be about learning from the pros, which is why I think this is fitting. I'm really amped right now. I'm watching the Eagles game. It's halftime, so I decided to make a commentary because I've got all this energy, so I want to talk really badly. So anyway, let's get on with this commentary. So, learning from the pros. Now, this is going to be learning from the pros in professional gaming. So recently, like a lot of you know, I have been playing a lot of Call of Duty. And I've been playing with Shmeckledorf, playing with Spathik, and playing with our other friend Lawbach. And we've really been trying to, get these strategies down that we can use to make us a better team and a better overall cohesive unit. And to do that, we have been watching a lot of gameplay from the pros, from Nadeshot, Rambo, Merc, Killa, Parasite, all of these COD pros. We have been watching them scrim, watching them live stream, even watching their league play games on YouTube or what have you. And it just shows where you can be and where you can, force spawns or where you can go with the flag runs. And that's all good and fine. That's great. That's great that we're doing that and we're really trying to better ourselves. But there's one problem, and this is the problem with learning from pros in Halo 4 or COD or any other game in which you can be a professional. Now, I don't really know a whole lot about League of Legends or Dota. I don't know about any of that, so I can't speak for that. But specifically COD and Halo. Learning from the pros is different because they play other pros. Other pros know where to be going and when to do certain things. Now, we don't play against pros. We would get destroyed. We play league play, and we play, platinums and sometimes some masters. These kids are not pros. They don't do the same things that pros do. So watching the pros play and learning that if you wanna capture the flag on slums, you need someone in blue, someone in middle, someone in garage, and that way their spawns will be forced into Junk Street, which I know a lot of you don't know where that is, but that's just kind of how you want to be doing it. Well, against these other kids, if you get set up like that, maybe one of them will sneak away, which is fine. That happens to the pros too. But whereas if someone would sneak away and maybe try and push through garage, kill the guy in garage, and then push to grave and get the guy in middle, he might just sneak out of junk, go around behind, and sit on their flag and camp. And then he might enforce their spawns there. Or he might just run up the street, go out bricks, not even bother with getting the guy that's in garage, forcing the rest of his team to spawn in junk, and then just keep running right out, manage maybe to get behind you, or kill you guys off, ruin the spawn trap, and you have to start from scratch. Now, I'm not saying that, pros can't do the same thing, but it's just different, right? Because if you watch a pro do certain things, if you're not playing against someone that does those same sort of things, the strategy might not work out nearly as well as it would for them. And so we can take this into Halo 4 as well. So say you're watching AGL, whatever AGL just happened, AGL 9 or something, where you're watching Requiem and they're playing against some team and they have a spawn trap set up and they're spawn trapping really well. And it's capture the flag, we'll say. We'll use that again as an example. It's capture the flag. They're spawn trapping really well. They're forcing the spawns onto the opposite side of the map where they want them to be spawning. Everything's fine and dandy. The other team is making the typical pushes that they would expect. Same thing. If you're playing against randos in Throwdown, and you and your team have the spawn trap set up, and they're trying to run through, and they're doing the same thing that they should be doing if they were a pro, the same thing that the pros would be doing, except then one guy runs bottom middle with the rest of his team pushing out, trying to make an organized push to get the guys off spawn traps. So one guy runs bottom middle, and he's down there not really doing anything, comes up behind you guys, assassinates you, does some stupid ordnance thing, gets you with some dumb, I don't know, whatever. That's where it would kind of break down in the Halo sense. And so that's the big problem that I've noticed from watching the pros play and watching what they do and trying to pick up their strategies and their particular niches in the game, niches, I guess you would say. The other thing that I wanted to say was, learning from the pros, we also look to see what guns they've been using. The big thing for me was a lot of them use the M8. The M8 is a 3-round burst assault rifle. It's very powerful, it's very good, and if you have a steady shot, you can destroy kids. A lot of the pros use it, a lot of the AR pros use it, I should say. And then a lot of the other pros that SMG will use the MSMC or the, what's it called, the P90? No, not the P90. I can't think of the name. And then a lot of them have been starting to use the Scorpion Evo again. Now, you can use those guns. However, a lot of these pros, what you're not seeing is that they have ungodly internets. Internets? No, that's not right. Whatever. They have an ungodly internet connection. Their ping is super low. Their ping is like 1 or 2. Their download is really good. Their upload is good. I'm not a real big stat guy as far as that goes, so I don't really know exactly what's terrific, but I know that if they have a low ping, that's typically very good. So these guys probably have 1 to 2 ping, and so they're able to get one burst out the wazoo. I know I watched Formal, the Halo Pro, playing COD, and he was using an M8. His one bursts were ridiculous. He would get one burst left and right, and that's just fine. If you don't have that internet, that gun might not be the best for you. I know it took me a very long time to be able to use the M8 properly because I didn't have a good internet connection at home. And so I would be getting, 2 or 3 bursts before I would kill the guy. So I would have to have a very good shot because to get all 3 bursts in before he turns around and possibly one bursts me with an M8, it takes a lot of skill gun-wise. And then, so if you're also using a submachine gun, right? So you have to be able to have a steady shot, and you have to be able to put a lot of bullets in. I know the difference between my internet connection here at school and at home. When I would be at home using MSMC, it would take me 6, 7, 8 shots before I would kill him. Here, it might take me 3, 4, 5, something like that. And that couple bullets is a huge difference because if you think about it, COD is such a speed game. The reaction times are huge. Someone just turn around and destroy you if you don't have a good internet connection. And that's the last big thing about learning from the pros that can be such a problem. Now, Halo, you don't really have that issue. You have the BR, the DMR, and the sniper. That's about it. You don't have all these combinations of weapons that you can use. So that part for Halo isn't such a big deal. So I guess this part was specifically towards COD. And that's the last thing that I really realized. Overall, learning from the pros is good, but you have to keep these things in mind and adjust accordingly to your setups and the kids that you're playing and your internet connection overall. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this commentary, a little bit of insight into the pro player. Not that I am a pro, I'm just kind of talking about my experiences. I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary, this Halo 4 commentary. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later. Peace.